I am Rachel Darren Batman, and this is the long-awaited video of Steven Universe I have created for you. I know that the Gravity Falls Theories episode didn't really go really well. It's pretty late in the series. I haven't entirely watched all the episodes, so I apologize for that. Steven Universe, that show that probably drew us all to it by not only the songs, the weird fusions, but the fact that we all thought this was just a funny cartoon it would be fun to watch. Little did we know exactly what this show had in store for us. One thing different about this show from all others is probably the eyes of the characters. You'll probably have seen this in both the characters Steven and his mother, Rose Quartz. But I think it may go on to other characters like Garnet, we just don't see it. I have noticed from being an artist myself that the eyes of a character are very important. It shows you the emotion and what's really inside each character. Because of this, I decided to look further into each character's eyes. I think one of the most important characters that we at least look at when we're doing this is Garnet. Garnet is always wearing glasses. I also noticed that up until the point where we actually saw her eyes, there was a large secret about this character. She is a fusion of the gems Ruby and Sapphire. This reasoning led me to believe other characters could be shown to have secrets to the same way, like Rose Quartz. Her eyes are almost always shaded by her hair, and Garnet did say that Rose had her secrets. Before you completely disregard this theory just because Pearl has nothing covering her eyes at any point during the series, but yet is able to hide her disapproval of Greg when fusing into Rainbow Quartz and hide her little secret when fusing into Sardonyx. Let me remind you of this picture of her when she was coming up with the idea of interrupting Greg's video. Her face is shaded. Now moving on, not only to the best example I can think of in this series, but my favorite character, Lapis Lazuli. When we first see Lapis in this series, she doesn't even have a face, much less any eyes to look at, and we have zero information about her. But when she finally does have a face, look into her eyes, what do you see? That's right, nothing. No pupils, not anything at all. Also, when she does decide to tell us stuff, who does she tell? She tells Steven, and that's who we see in the reflection in her eyes. Here is where I think we get the most information about this character, and right after this conversation with Steven, look at her eyes. They're back to normal. No shaded, no nothing. Then, right before Lapis is about to trick Jasper, we see her eyes go from completely bright to dark and shaded. She got a new secret, and that was to trick Jasper with. This is probably really stupid, but I thought it looked kinda cool. Sorry, back on task. Then we see a picture where it looks like she doesn't even have eyes. And this is the last picture that we see before she tricks Jasper and becomes Malachite. Come on, there's gotta be one character in this series that is completely and utterly innocent. Completely without fault. The little adorableness that is Steven Universe. This is the character that nobody expects to have secrets. But he applies to this theory as well. Come on, Steven doesn't keep secrets. Steven's never told a lie. Wait, what? And proven wrong. Steven has lied once before. And look at his eyes when he decides to keep a secret from Connie. They're shaded in, and when he confronts her, at first he doesn't even show his eyes at all. That's enough for eyes today. I think we should move on to another theory I have. Now, by this time, I'm sure that you've seen the Steven Universe extended intro scene, and if you haven't, pause this video. This is way more important. Go and watch this video that I've watched so many times. I love it so much. So very much. For those of you who are too lazy to exit out of this video and go to another video and then just come back and watch the rest of this video, here I'll just sing the parts that I will be talking about. And please excuse my voice, not only am I sick, but this is a recording, so it's probably not as good or bad as it sounds. The first thing that I will be talking about is Garnet singing, "I will fight for the place that I'm free to live together and exist as me." When she says exist as me, she means fuse together as Garnet. And at this moment in time, sparkles show on the screen. Then Pearl says, "I will fight in the name of rose quartz and everything that she believed in." Sparkles appear around her weapon as she's taking it out. It has been said by Peridot that pearls are just for standing around and looking pretty. And I think what the sparkles show is what's important to Pearl is that she can fight if she chooses to herself. Amethyst says, "I will fight for the world I was made in. The earth is everything I've ever known." Sparkles appear everywhere around her after she says the word earth. She fights for her home, her friends, and family. Steven says, "I will fight to be everything that everybody wants me to be when I'm grown." Sparkles appear around Steven from the beginning and don't stop until he goes away. Not only does this show Steven has a sparkling personality, but I think it shows how much Steven depends on everybody else for what he is today. That's why the people of this world believe in. As he sings this, his eyes start to sparkle. I think something really important to Steven is that everybody around him believes in him deeply. Later on in the video, you see the gems giving Steven really welcoming body language movements, and he responds extremely well to this. After the Sardonyx fusion, when Steven was like, "Wow, that's so cool," the gems don't respond with, "That's what we do every day." Garnet responds with an excited tone of voice saying, "That's awesome!" And there's a bunch of screaming and celebration at the end of it. They're trying to build up his confidence from a young age. They don't want him to doubt himself. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope it was at least a little bit better than the Gravity Falls one. Please leave a comment down below. I would love to hear your opinion. I'd love to hear your response to my opinion. I'm a new YouTuber, so I'll respond to your opinion. You can respond back to my opinion. You can literally write anything down in the comment section, and I'll probably respond to it. This is Rachel Darren Batman, signing out.